We're taking a road trip from our home in Utah to Texas to see the eclipse. And we've stopped in the cute little town of Helper to have breakfast. We're eating at the Balance Rock Cafe. Nancy ordered butter with French toast. That was a fun local place.
When we got in there were a few tables taken, but by the time we left, it was hopping.
The ones that were taken seemed to be locals. We got a lot of stares.
We did.
Especially Nancy. They never seen a fancy city girl like Nancy.
Oh, don't be weird.
Well, because my navigator fell asleep and I can't be trusted, we've had to come back into Utah. We were on our way to Grand Junction. We were just told that that church is the oldest in New Mexico. Not the original, but it is the oldest. We just spent the night in Albuquerque. Hotel was cheap, little sketchy neighborhood, but we seem to have survived. Had a nice Mexican dinner New Mexican dinner in Old Town last night, and now we're heading on our final leg to San Antonio in preparation of seeing the eclipse tomorrow in the Uvalde area. Spent the night at an Airbnb in the San Antonio area. Today we're driving over to Uvalde to see the eclipse. However, as you can tell from the sky, things aren't looking good. I think we've driven like 20 hours so that we can see it. Have the faith. We've made it to Uvalde, to our eclipse watching spot. I hope it gets clearer. Well, it was cloudy, but in the end we were able to get a few glimpses of the eclipse while it was happening. Once it hit totality, we couldn't see anything except because of the heavy cloud cover, it went pitch dark. There was bats flying around, the street lights came on. It was a pretty cool experience. We just made a quick stop at the Gulf of Mexico because neither one of us have ever touched it.
Let's do it today. It's a little colder than expected.
Following a truck that was dropping rocks and got hit with a couple. We're at Carlsbad Caverns. We needed to have reservations to get in here, so if you come here, get reservations. We have chosen to enter the natural way, which means we're hiking down to the natural entrance to the cave. There's swallows flying around everywhere, and they're flying into the cave.
Okay.
We're at the bottom of the cave and they have full-on restrooms. If you were dropped in that restroom, you'd have no idea where you were. Carlsbad Caverns is brilliant. Took a lot of video and photos. They're not gonna do it justice. You just gotta come here. It's amazing. So the elevator counted the floors coming down. Apparently we were on the 700th floor.
I think it's 700 feet.
Oh, that's what it was. That makes sense. They said that big room was equivalent to 6 football fields.
It is a big room. Had a lot of good formations that were interesting to see. We would recommend.
We're at White Sands National Park in New Mexico, and we're going to go walk on the boardwalk. The boardwalk was short, so now we're just going to walk up on the dunes. Place is great. There's not a ton of people here right now. Even if there are, there's plenty of room. You just walk around on the sand wherever you want to go. No motorized vehicles. You can bring horses, it looks like, but we're just hiking.
So it looks like people just hang out here, kind of like a day at the beach or the lake or the river without the water.
So you got all the sand and none of the water. For hundreds of miles, we've been seeing ads for the biggest pistachio in the world, and we finally made it. There it is, the biggest pistachio in the world. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say, I don't think it's real.
I don't think it's real.